up this unit with Chapter 15 today. And Chapter 15 is looking specifically at the autonomic nervous system. So let's review this picture here. This is from back in Chapter 12. Remember that the peripheral nervous system consists of a sensory branch or division and a motor division. So all those sensory signals from the skeletal muscles in the skin are part of what we call the somatic sensory. And then all the sensory signals that come from your viscera and your internal organs are part of what we call the visceral sensory, right? So those signals then get sent to the central nervous system, are processed, and then motor signals are developed, and those motor signals are carried via different pathways. We have the somatic motor pathway. And we also have the autonomic or visceral motor pathway. And of course, the autonomic pathway has two divisions, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Sympathetic is characterized as doing what? Fight or flight. And the parasympathetic is mainly the resting and digesting, more the day-to-day maintenance activities. Sympathetic prepares you for very high energy expending situations. Now remember back in Chapter 13, I think that was the day that I was gone last Monday, but she talked about the reflex arcs. And that in a somatic reflex arc was involving skeletal muscles. Well, what we also have are visceral or autonomic reflex arcs. And I want to briefly talk about that because they are very